I discovered the healthiest and simplest way to make puff puff. You will love this recipe. As you can see, it looks very presentable and it tastes amazing as well. Hello everyone, welcome back, and I hope everybody is doing perfectly fine. My name is Linda and you are welcome to Cooking with Efia. If you are new to my channel, do subscribe and be part of this amazing family. As I said, I'm making a very super healthy puff puff recipe which you're going to love it. All you have to do is to sit back and enjoy this recipe. Now, without wasting much of your time, let's get started. To begin with this Boflot recipe, let's start by activating our yeast, and I'll be using lukewarm water to activate this yeast. And to that, I'll go in with about 1 tablespoon of sugar and also 2 tablespoons of active dried yeast. I'll stir everything together very nicely, and once that is done, I'll cover it with some cling film, allow it to rest for about 10 to 15 minutes to prove very well. Doing this will help us know if the yeast is active or not, so that we don't waste too much of ingredients. So it's very important to activate your yeast before you use it. Alright, so now whilst our yeast is activating, let's go ahead and start by mixing our ingredients. So I have in some all-purpose flour in a clean bowl. I'm using 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Next, I'll go in with half teaspoon of salt and also half teaspoon of nutmeg. And to my secret and healthiest ingredients, I'm going to be using oatmeal, and I'm using about a cup of oatmeal. And for this recipe, you can choose to add in the oats just like that, but I choose to blend it to get a very smooth and nice consistency, just the way you see it on your screens right now. And once that is done, I'll go in with a little bit of vanilla essence to give my puff puff or Boflot a very nice flavor. And our yeast is ready. As you can see, it has really activated beautifully. I'll add it to it and also go in with a little bit of sugar. Always adjust the sugar to your taste. Alright, so now let's stir everything together very nicely. We're going to go in with a little bit of water and milk as well. For the milk, choose to add in powdered milk if that is what you have or you want. If not, you can go in with some milk, but for the milk, try not to use evaporated milk because we don't want a puff puff to turn out very hard. Okay, if you really want to use evaporated milk as well, try to dilute it with a little bit of water. It's very important. Now let's stir everything very nicely until we achieve the perfect thickness or consistency that we're looking for. Alright, so now whilst that is going on, I want to also use this opportunity to thank you all my returning subscribers and new foodie members right here. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for liking my videos, sharing, and also commenting on my videos, fam. I am very grateful, and let me still remind you that subscribing is free. So baby girl or darling boy, if you haven't still subscribed to the channel yet, what are you waiting for? Kindly do subscribe to my channel and also do turn on the post notification bell so that anytime I upload amazing videos like this, you will be among the first person to be notified. Thank you so much for doing that. Alright, so now I've been stirring the dough for about 5 minutes now, and as you can see, it's looking very stretchy, and that's just perfect. I also love the consistency as well. So now all that is left is to cover this with some cling film for about 10 to 15 minutes depending on how active your yeast is. So we're going to allow it to double or triple in size for about 30 minutes and it should be ready. Alright, so we are back after extra 30 minutes. Our dough has really doubled in size very well, and that's what I'm looking for. It smells really good in here as well, trust me on this one. Alright, so now we're going to Whisk it for about 2 to 3 minutes to reduce the air in it a little bit. You can also use your spatula or any other thing to whisk your dough and you are good to go. And at this point, as you all know, I love to use the catch and throw method to drop my puff puff. Feel free to use any type of method that you want. If you really want to learn the techniques on how to scoop and drop puff puff, I have a very detailed video on it. I'll leave it in the description box for you to check it out. Alright, so now the dough is looking just perfect. All that is left is for us to heat up our cooking oil. For the oil, kindly feel free to use any type of cooking oil of your choice as well. Alright, so now that our oil is on fire, let's test it with just a little bit of the dough to see if it's hot enough. And as soon as the dough floats on the surface of the oil like this, that indicates that the oil is ready and the puff puff should be in. Alright, so now we're going to scoop in the dough. As I said, I'm going to be using the catch and throw method, which always makes my puff puff very smooth and also very presentable. Kindly feel free to use any other techniques that works perfectly fine for you. If you don't want to get your hand very messy, you can use the spoon method and you are good to go. Alright, so now we're going to fry the puff puff on low medium heat as always until everything turns into the perfect golden brown color that we're looking for. And you should also check it from time to time so you get to achieve the perfect results that you're looking for. Alright, so now while that is going on, I want to also remind you that subscribing is free, so do subscribe to my channel, turn on the post notification bell so that anytime I upload amazing videos like this, you will be among the first person to be notified. And also I am on all social media platforms at Cooking with Sophia, so do follow me over there and let's vibe over there beautifully. Thank you so much. After 5 minutes of frying a puff puff, this is the end result. As you can see, it turned out super good. I love the golden brown color that it has achieved. Now let's remove this. We're going to line this up on a paper towel to also absorb the oil on the puff puff or Boflot a little bit. I'm trying to combine the two because I just don't know why Ghanaians will come after me if I don't say Toogbei or Boflot, but we move. Okay, my fellow Ghanaians, I greet you all and trust me, keep supporting your girl and I'm going to deliver it to you back to back. Alright, so now we're going to fry our second batch. As you can see, it is also turning out very perfect and very inviting. Now we're going to also fry this on low medium heat for approximately 5 minutes and it should be ready. Always keep an eye on it and check it from time to time. Alright, so now while that is going on, if you haven't still given this video a thumbs up yet, baby, what are you waiting for? Kindly give this video a thumbs up and also do share this video to your lovely friends and family so they get to see this amazing and inspiring Toogbei recipe as well. You will love it. I gave this Toogbei to a friend of mine and he came back with a very good news. The feedback was amazing and trust me, you don't need to waste time at all. If you don't like oats, just buy it and incorporate it in your meals or any other snack that you love to enjoy, and trust me, you won't even notice there is oats in this recipe. It's so good and it's very healthy as well. Do trust the process and you're going to love it. Alright, so our second batch also turned out looking very nice. As you can see, it's so perfect. All that is left right now is to enjoy this with any porridge or anything that you want. You can also enjoy this just like that and you are good to go. Also fam, let me know in the comment section what you think about this oatmeal puff puff recipe. It turned out really good and I hope you're going to try. Thank you so much for watching this video up to this point, and if you enjoyed to this point, that means you are always a proud foodie member. Now this is how the inside also turned out. As you can see, you won't even notice the oat flour. It tastes amazing and it looks so soft as well. The outside was very crunchy and trust me, you're going to love it. Always do trust the process, as I always say. Thank you and see you in my next upload. Bye.